Passing the ITIL Foundation exam isn't just about practice, it's about the right practice. Here's how. A passing score on a practice test can be misleading. The official ITIL Foundation version 5 exam requires 26 correct answers out of 40. But simply hitting that number on a mock doesn't guarantee you're ready. One passing score might hide a major blind spot in a high-value category, while a failing score could be caused by one easily fixed misunderstanding. The real value of a mock exam isn't the final number. It's the diagnostic data it provides about your specific strengths and weaknesses. Before you even start a mock exam, you need to verify its quality. A low-quality or outdated test gives you polluted data. Run a quick version hygiene test. Does it correctly name the qualification as ITIL Foundation version 5? Does it cover the 7 current syllabus categories and reflect their official weights? Does it mention modern concepts like value streams, AI, and the 8 activity product and service lifecycle? Avoid any resource that claims to have live or actual questions, as this violates PeopleCert's policies. To get a true diagnostic signal, you must simulate the real exam conditions. This means 40 questions in 60 minutes, with no breaks, books, or notes. Set a timer and work through the entire paper. At the 50-minute mark, you should have a first answer for all 40 questions. Never leave a question blank, as there's no negative marking. Use the final 10 minutes to review any questions you flagged as uncertain. This discipline prevents an inflated score and gives you an honest baseline of your performance. Once you finish, map every single question to the 7 official syllabus categories. This is where diagnosis begins. The exam isn't evenly distributed. Key ITIL terms and the ITIL value system together account for 28 of the 40 total marks. Knowing this helps you prioritize. A 50% score in the value system category puts 8 marks at risk, while a 0% score in the AI category only puts 1 mark at risk. Focus your repair efforts on the areas with the highest potential point loss. For each error, identify the root cause. Don't just write "study more." Use a clear error taxonomy. Was it version contamination, where an old ITIL 4 concept confused you? Was it a definition collision between 2 similar terms? Or maybe an application gap, where you knew the definition but missed its meaning in a scenario? By categorizing your mistakes, you can choose the right repair strategy, like building a contrast card for version issues or redrawing a model from memory to fix structure confusion. So when are you truly ready? Don't rely on a single score of 26. A much stronger readiness gate is scoring 32 out of 40 or better on 2 separate, unseen mock exams. Both should be completed closed book within 55 minutes to leave time for review. This higher standard ensures you have a buffer against exam day nerves and question variations. It also confirms that your knowledge is consistent across different question sets, especially in the high-value core categories of terms and the value system. Its diagnostic approach turns practice from a guessing game into a targeted strategy. You'll stop wasting time on concepts you've already mastered and focus directly on the areas that will earn you the most points. For the full 7-point version hygiene checklist, an error logging guide, and links to official PeopleCert resources, read the complete article on openexamprep.com.